strange language, and I know we got some folk talking strange. Judah was in the sanctuary, and Israel was his dominion. The sea saw and fled. Jordan was driven back. I need you to understand why some of you all are being flooded in your situations, flooded in your house, flooded with everything that's going on. If you would allow Judah to get in the sanctuary, Israel will raise up dominion. Who's Israel? You're Israel. Why you don't have dominion? You don't have dominion because you didn't allow Judah to go first. What is Judah? Judah is praise. Sing your praise. Offer the sacrifice of praise. A praise offering. We understand weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. But when your joy comes, don't wait for the next time you got to weep at night. Praise. And if you really understand the word and you know that the word still works, then before you get to joy, wipe your tears in 3 days and guess what? Praise. And just for 200 or 300 people that are looking somewhere trying to find out what in the world can I do right now in my situation, just begin to jump up and down, give him some praise, because it says if you have a spirit of heaviness, put on a garment of praise. Praise is what I do. But I'm tired. But guess what? I'm not too tired that I can't wave my hand. But I don't want to go to church. You don't want to go to work either, but you ain't going to tell the boss that. I don't understand what they be talking about. What did they ask me? I'm sorry that if you're in a church where all they're going to do is talk to you, holler at you, scream at you, and then when you walk out, you can't come ask them, Pastor, what did you say? We're not that church. You need to find a place. If it ain't here, you need to find a place somewhere where the word of God, if that's what you're going to follow, is being taught and you're being handled in a way of love, because he's called us pastors to be shepherds after God's own heart. And if you got a shepherd that is not following the heartbeat of God, you better run for your life. If you got a shepherd that will not lift up a praise, you better get about that house. If you're sitting up in a place that weeping is every day, and your joy still has not come, you need to go somewhere. The flood waters have risen up over many of us. Some of us are not treading water anymore. We're swallowing water. We're wishing we right now need CPR. We need somebody to drag us up to the shore, pump us down. But I need you to understand, once I get you to the shore and you start breathing, I'm going to have to throw you back in the water. Stop waiting for the whale. Israel went out. They went out of their sin. They went into the blessing place, the house of Jacob. They came from a people with strange language. But Judah was the sanctuary. Why do you come to the sanctuary but to lift up some praise? So that when you lift up some praise, you can have dominion over anything and everything that's trying to take you out. Over anything and everything that's trying to lay you down. Over any. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, because it's in the way of my praise. I like how my son plays Black Ops. I can never get that far, but it's only one little extra piece that I can always get every now and then, and it's a UAV. I don't really understand exactly about the UAV, but when the